Let's get down into the Jamaican election leadership debate between Andrew Holness and Mark Golding. And let's take a psychological approach to the debate. Andrew Maslow, world-renowned psychologist, and his hierarchy of needs that get to the root of what motivates people. The biggest things that motivate people. 1, physiological. Food, clothing, shelter. 2, safety. Crime, jobs, health, finances. On those 2 biggest motivations, in my opinion, Holness nailed it. He had the data, he had the statistics, he could speak to the performance of his party around providing jobs, around reducing crime, around reducing the poverty level, and providing homes and infrastructure. As we go further up the hierarchy, when it comes to things like trust, being transparent, certainly having more of a vision for the country in terms of reform, I could see that Mark came through with some strong points there. He did go deep into the fact that his statutory declarations were certified. So he really pushed out that, and the fact that he was completely transparent and above reproach when it comes to any claim around corruption. Although Holness did come back and critique some of that commentary. The fact that Andrew could come through and claiming that he is no longer under any criminal investigation came through loud and clear. A lot of the FinSac and the corruption allegations that Mark came at him with, I think he did a relatively good job of deflecting those. And I think it really just shows that on both sides of the fence, corruption exists. To me, Mark came more with a lot of personal attacks. I find that on some of the questions, he never really had much of a solid response. I think he did a good job, though, coming through from a moral and a transparency perspective. But I don't know. To me, Mark never came across very personable or relatable. If I'm looking at this debate through the lens of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, I would say Holness edged out Golding in this debate simply from the fact that his arguments appealed more to the biggest motivations of people and voters. And I think on those issues, Holness's performance, his tagline, performance over promises, I think was very impactful. It showed up in the favorability polls right after the debate. Holness went up 5 points and Golding went down 10 points. But I would love your thoughts on who you think won that leadership debate and who you think really spoke to the real needs of Jamaicans right now.